Okay, so we're back, and,
Back again?
yeah, diving deeper into the whole Nona Moysu thing.
It's a rabbit hole.
It really is, and we've been finding some, well, frankly, some pretty strange stuff.
Yeah, and we're just getting started.
For those just joining us, we're looking at this, well, children's author, I guess you'd call him, Nona Moysu, but the name's an anagram.
Anonymous. Nona Moysu. Anonymous.
Right. And their background is a whole other story. Like, this person's worked in law enforcement, was even a 911 operator. Wild, right?
You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. But okay, so today we're honing in on this weird thing with the characters, or, well, the lack of characters in a way.
The names, or lack thereof.
Exactly. Several of these books, Corn Leaves, Pea Leaves, bunch of them, they just use family role names. Grandma, Dad. What's the deal with that? Is this some common children's lit thing I just missed?
Not really, no. Kids' books, they usually go big on names. Catchy, easy to remember, helps the little ones follow along.
Makes sense.
So for Moysu to skip that, gotta figure there's a reason, right?
Yeah, like it feels intentional. What are your thoughts on that?
My first thought is that it could be about universality. By using just dad or mom, any kid reading can put their own family into the story. Doesn't matter where they're from.
That's an interesting take. It does make it more relatable, right?
Yeah.
But it's also a little strange, right? I mean, we already know the author is choosing to be anonymous, and now the characters don't have names. Seems like more than a coincidence.
Definitely makes you wonder. It's almost like Moysu is saying, hey, look beyond these specific people.
Yeah.
Focus on what they represent, the feelings, the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's less about who they are and more about what's happening between them.
Right. Get you thinking on a different level.
Okay, but then there's Pea Leaves too. You pointed this out before. We actually get a named character in that one, right?
Omari. And this is where it gets really interesting.
Right, because Omari isn't just any character. This kid, he's making a 911 call. And knowing Moisu's past, that can't be a coincidence.
Exactly. It's such a specific detail. Of all the things to include, why? Why a 911 call? Why give this kid a name? It feels like a clue.
It's almost like Moisu saying, hey, pay attention, this is important.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, are there other clues hidden in plain sight? In the stories themselves?
So what do you think, listeners? Is Moisu trying to tell us something? What's the significance of Omari in that 911 call? Could there be a connection to the author's own experiences? We're going down the rabbit hole, people. Let us know if you find anything.